3 relationships. They should all be good. You know, the last Infernal Flame was worse relationships, so this Infernal Flame should be much better. Lower stress, weakening curse, lower stress, acid rain, plague grenade, battlefield medicine, weird reconstruction. We like them. Wish that more people had Amorous over runs in general, and I wish more people had Amorous with Peel 10%. That's extremely strong. But giving tokens is nice, like dodge token from Acid Rain. We're gonna be using that all the damn time.
This is swine country.
This is swine country. Let's go. Where's our light at 80?
Travel without proper
Is it permanent minus 20?
A hasty and reckless
Well, I
thing
can't see
indeed.
anything. Or maybe it's just because we left the last region at 80? I don't know. I feel like, yo, holy water, that's incredible. Is there a layer in the sluice? No. I really wish that that there was, and I kind of wish that the sluice was not like a bonus biome. I wish it was its own biome that had a global quirk that was you can't see the map. I think that would be a lot of fun. I wish that the biomes all had kind of like their own unique interactions, but they don't. You know, like the Shroud. The Shroud has a unique global interaction, which is that every once in a while that fog will move in until you kill the Leviathan and then it stops. That's a lot of fun. That's very interesting, and that's cool. No real reason to smoke bomb right now. Weakening curse is minus stress, which is nice, but we might want a chaotic offering first. Start getting some sick damage done. I mean, we've got the taunt up, so let's go for that offering. Also, we resisted the negative weakness, I think. That's weird. Kind of like the Yop, just to weaken both of these guys. No, we can get over 80 now. Might be able to kill the Swine Skulker, but let's save the Yop and let's go for him. Okay, fair enough. Weakening Curse would have been really nice, or Vulnerability Hex would have been nice to have at that point. That's a solid hit. If I hit him with Punish, he's probably dead. I mean, actually, Sepsis is a literal KO, so we should definitely just use Sepsis. Actually, a hit for 5 to 9 will also guarantee the kill and remove 1 stress, so that is slightly better. We knew that that was coming. He might get knocked back. He didn't. He got stunned. We can remove that with the Plague Doctor. I don't. Can you do that? Can you use Plague Doctor's heal? He burned himself. You've got 90 goddamn resist. Can you use that? No, they have to be lower than 50% health. I wish you could just use this to remove debuffs, but that's fine.
A slow dissection.
He's got a strength token. He's still taunted too. 21% chance of a crit. I'd like it to land. Unfortunately, now it means this guy can gore the Hellion, but she's still not going to be able to get bled. Good crit. The squeal is annoying because it's stress, but that crit was very nice to reduce her stress a little bit. We will best them as one. Well, definitely more. I don't... this is a dangerous spot because we could theoretically get down pretty low if he crits us for high damage, so... Because he's comboed, Barbaric Yop could stun and is likely to inflict weakness. I think we just go for the Yop on this one. It's my first time ever paying attention to the fact that we could stun off of something, but I like it. And you know what? If I'm actually worried... Battlefield Medicine. That should be, with the weakness, that's enough that he's not gonna get crit killed. I do hate the stress gain though, but that's kinda his job. Take the stress damage, take the damage, become toxic. Toxic? What is he, a League of Legends player?
Well done.
Now you crit! God damn it. You're pained, so I actually do want you to get a turn. Why don't you, just heal it. Wait a minute, who does that benefit? Bard. I didn't have to heal him, I could have healed someone else, but not like it would have mattered. There we go. League player, nice one. I've never played League of Legends.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze
Gain
the
on
trail
crit
to your
if low
redemption.
flame stealth, if target is comboed, more crit. That's pretty good. I don't want that on the, I don't want that on the occultist. You might think that that's good. He applies the crit. We don't have very many people who applies crit, so this is not gonna happen often. However, extra crit off of the plague grenade is nice. Everyone else has trinkets that I actually like them having right now. This one can go to someone else though, but also the flagellant, he doesn't always attack as frequently as you would think. So I think he's okay where he is. It is good though, it is very good. No need to play it, joke was on point. You would not recommend League? We could make a subscriber stream out of it. You can tell me how to play League. Oh. No, that would be career suicide. No, continuously playing Darkest Dungeons, career suicide. Heyo! Ooh. We get crits, they get strength. I'm not gonna do that. Because only he gets the crits, I believe, but all of the pigs get the strength. That is terrible. Although they're just gonna strength into his taunt, so it's actually possibly not that bad. You know what? I'm gonna do this, because we're at max affinity here. You are more likely to not get penalized, but with lower relationship. This is a weird one. I'm not particularly worried about all of them, but they can crit for huge amounts of damage, so it is a little scary. This also feels to me like, we gotta purge all the dodge tokens, so just hit. In fact, this seems like a great opportunity to use that. Purges 4 dodge tokens and it hit 2 of them. Yeah, these guys, I've seen them crit for tons of damage, so I'm a little scared. Might be useful to yop them. Purge the dodge token and hit one of them, so I'm pretty happy with that. And as long as you don't skitter, you're both dead to a plague grenade, or an abyssal. Or an acid rain. I'd much rather have you taunt, because I really can't have the back lines get hit. They're incredibly weak and squishy. Connie, have a great night. Enjoy watching this run in the future. Send me your thoughts and your prayers. Guess we'll just hit. You know what we should do as a Raucous? Why do you have so many strength tokens?
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Why do you think so many of those? Oh, it's Breacher, but you haven't attacked yet. I see, I see. So you're already dead. Should have done Raucous. Why did I not do that? Why did I not do Raucous Revelry? It's okay, the pigs are dead. They're fast though, so we're probably not gonna have the opportunity to heal. No, we are not. That's okay, maybe we can get some extra value via
relief from caustic agony.
a heal, a crit, or just stress relief. Whatever works, right? Very good, very good, very good. 12 cash. We don't need too many baubles. We're more interested in the trinkets, no, the squares. Because all of our trinkets are gonna be 75% off.
Have some demonic spark of otherworldly.
It's the swine cash.
What
do we got?
Of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Plus 4 quantity of looted relics. Food, I like. Random ally on turn start, positive token if flame is high, lowered debuff resist. That's actually pretty good for the Plague Doctor because they're already very debuff resistant. So now they just provide positive tokens to people sometimes. It's pretty okay. And the Warhorn is pretty solid. That's like for Exemplar, for boss fights. You know, put this on the Occultist and then he can have like one really good strength hit if we need it. Triage kit, hopefully we can stack them later. We'll give you, and Holy Water, of course, we know where that's gonna go. Let's give you the Bandage. We're not really getting blood that much because we don't care if the Flagellant's bleeding and the Hellion has 96% resists. It's good, pretty good. Handle? I think I saw a combat on the right. I would have preferred to have gone to the combat, I think. Better than Loathing. Academic Study. It bores me, but I could feed you lot, I suppose. Skilled, the hand that carved this. So we get combat items or quirk. This is one of those ones where I don't know if it's unique combat items or if it's just going to be garbage, because we might prefer to have positive quirks as opposed to garbage combat items. Let's go for the combat items. Otherworldly Fragment. That is very good. Yeah. Don't you get that for like fighting the Shambler? That's something we're gonna save for the chapter boss. Put that on the Plague Doctor with the Blight Piercing. That's gonna be a lot of free damage, especially because there's 2 of them. If both of those land, that's 60 damage for free. That's incredible. A lucky get. Also, we just do we're out. I don't think we picked up any blood. This could be the run where we get no blood, but we're still at 0. 0. Block kit. We'll probably save that too. I like stockpiling in items for the final fight.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Braggart Martyr.
But familiar nonetheless.
Okay. Ideally, Marta will never activate. That was a very easy area. Good location scouting, I like it.
The next stop is leagues
Check
away.
out the provisioner. What do we got?
Plan accordingly.
Anything good? Nope. Produce traps, produce explosives, +1 quantity of produced items, produce contraptions. Lots of production, but what do we currently have? Poultice stacking, location scouting, inventory, and creature dens. We could get rid of like inventory, but
Precious
I don't know.
relics remind us of a time before the end.
still have pipeweed. Regions to mountain 2. So we're gonna need 3 pipeweed to ensure the flagellant's low on speed, but we're also gonna need something else that reduces speed, I think, because I would very much like to feed him food before the end. Yeah, like party +2 speed, I really can't afford that. But I will have to admit, producing things is also handy. Explosives are pretty good just for doing raw damage. Stacking them up higher, good as well. Like Blueprint Tube's explosive magazine could be pretty decent. Remove negative quirks, we'll probably think about that, because there's a guarantee as well. No, this is a guarantee. This is the negative one. All right. Check out the relationships. 16, 20, 18, 16. It's probably worth buying relationship improving stuff. Maybe some laudanum as well. All right. You and the Hellion. 17 relationship, your speed is 2. The trinket works. Apples and cheese. You two need it desperately. Blasphemous idol, repair kit. We still don't have any negative diseases to remove. Where are we going?
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere.
No stagecoach items equipped. We're not going to be doing that. Minus 300% location scouting. Now here's the question. Do we still get location scouting because we have specific location scouting? I've got no idea. But if we don't fight a lot of road battles, we can get up to 3 mastery points, which is pretty good. We picked up none on the sluice, which is very, very interesting. Maybe we'll check out the fetter. Our debuff resist is not amazing. I really do not want to fight Harvest Baby. Harvest Baby is the hardest boss, in my opinion. We're going in blind. I'm also not going to buy stuff. I'm going to try to hit the Hoarder, although it's going to be hard to do in the haze. Quantity of looted relics. I mean, we don't need location scouting. Let's dump that.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
66 bucks. We can buy some things. Who's got negative quirks we don't like? Braggart's pretty bad. Pyrophobic's pretty bad. Because for some reason he still burns. Try to remove your... No! Try to remove your negatives.
Fortified by trials past.
Buy a couple of these. Pyrophobic, Tippler. So what do you still have? Braggart? That's like the one that I actually do want to get rid of. So I think I'm gonna spend even more purging that. Thank you. Gets us a little bit low on yield cash, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna buy 1 food. Give it to the Hellion. I like her having a decent amount of HP. Still have a pocket light. Still have a lot of pocket lights. We don't need more. Clearing corpses is also pretty decent. Because if we're going to the Fetter, we don't want to have a whole bunch of corpses everywhere. Disease resist seems pretty decent. Target has combo more crit. Well, I just want to give you disease and debuff resists. Really don't want to fight Harvest Baby. I think that's not gonna be a good time. So I don't think I'm going to. I will buy 2 laudanum. No poultices, unfortunately. Any good close relationships? No. So we're not gonna buy any whiskey. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh no, I needed to buy the pipeweed. We'll buy those. Okay. We'll rest. Everyone loves the flagellant.
Aspiration unites the hopeful. Tried and tested. A bomb to be counted on.
I like that they just flip the sprite.
Desire will never
Acid
die.
Rain stress, Raucous stress, Suffer stress, Chaotic Offering stress, more dodge, Disorienting Blast dodge. I might want to just equip Disorienting Blast. If it bleeds is a heal on the Plague Doctor, Incision is a heal on the Hellion, Indiscriminate Science removes dots, Burning Stars is a heal on the Plague Doctor. Couple of heals on the Plague Doctor. I mean, what are we using the Plague Doctor for? We're using the Plague Doctor to apply poison, and then that's pretty much it. I'm okay getting rid of like emboldening vapors to take a disorienting blast that gives a dodge token to the flagellant. We might need that. Heck, maybe we just want to apply weakness or shuffle enemies around. I'll take it. All right, we've learned haze does mean you get no mapping. Even though we have 100% target mapping, the minus 300% from haze does override it, so we are completely lost. We are going to ignore the layer though, screw that nonsense. I do see that there's loathing, which is interesting. I don't know why. Maybe there's something there, I don't know. Anyways.
The destination's never in question. Only the route you take.
Should probably look to see if there's combat, because I want to get into combat. Tell me it's not corrosive. Get rid of the pocket light. We will take an anti-bleed. Everyone wants the Plague Doctor. I just love the point of your mask. It's so appealing. This is what I want to do. I want as much combat as possible. Ooh, we advance relentless, they'll perish. I wonder what gives you those options. Maybe there was an indicator and I just immediately ignored it. I want those to happen more often. Okay, I never remember what these enemies do. First of all, they're ordained, so they suck. Ram's Feast. You're probably just gonna larval slop over and over again, huh? I think we try to work him down quickly. Good blight chance. We got one. Oh, that's what I'm worried about. If they just larval slop over and over again, that's so much damage. That is, oh my, that's 36. I'm an idiot. It's 36 damage, I think. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. We gotta kill the back line so they can't do that ever again. +2, fantastic. Yop could be interesting here, but no, we gotta work them down and hope that we're faster than they are. At least you're dead. Yeah, carve up the front line. You can't do anything. He doesn't care and you can't bleed her. At least we do have a crit heal, and we will take advantage of that. We healed for 3. Oh no, it's all going wrong. You're already dead, so I think that means we'll yop. That's good weakness tokens. You gotta purge the DOT. That's stupid. Fire in our hearts will black their bones. I think that's a stress release call out. That's much better, thank you. More abilities that give dodges at the back line, please. We got an extra action. Will this remove our pain? I don't remember.
A slow dissection.
No, it's still gonna last for one more turn, which is good. We should be able to deathless as well. So you are dead. That's chaotic. Burn resist. Oh god. Yeah, we will definitely deathless this one. Okay, and he's back. It happened so quickly. We don't need to clear the corpses, they can't eat the corpses. Wild Feast eats a goat, but there's no goats either. Oh, I forgot this was goat land. I hate the goats. It's okay, they're still weak for a little while. Because we got the bonus action, nice, from the flagellant, he can immediately do another more. Really? You're not gonna dodge that? Boo. Boo-hoo. Boo 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 boo. 4, 20. It's like I could remove the dot. Can't stun you from that position. I'm gonna leave the dot up. They hit the Hellion enough that she can get a heal next turn. I'll be happy with that. Or, might be able to kill you right now. Well, now I'm definitely not gonna get a heal out of that. We don't need stress relief. We don't need a heal. I don't need him to move. I guess we'll just try to go for the kill, but not quite get there. That's fine, we're okay. I mean, this went pretty well. Very weird sound from that guy.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Wolf's blood. Not a trinket we care about.
The loathing whispers.
Loathings. We'll go far right path. Why not?
The unknown awaits.
One thing I'm curious about, and I don't know this. If there's a candle, does that mean that there's a higher chance of loathing? Or are those chances independent of one another? Because in a situation like this, maybe the other route would result in theoretically less loathing showing up? But I don't know. We're gonna immediately smoke bomb you. All right. We're gonna immediately chaotic offering. I don't know what the disorienting blast would accomplish here. Stuns him for a turn so that we can... Or dazes him for a turn so that we can... What, exactly? No, I think I'd much rather just start working the poison on him, I guess. We gotta kill this ghoul. He's annoying as heck. Should have equipped that lot on him. Self-remove horror, but it's actually not that much stress if you consider that it's a 50% chance every turn. Is that not a knockback? Like,
observe the subject.
No, it's not.
And you will discover its weaknesses.
I'm always surprised by that, I think. I'm always like, shouldn't that be a knockback? No, apparently. Let's give someone a dodge token. I'm a little bit worried about you. He is blinded for a turn. I'm worried about you because if you get hit pretty hard, it's gonna be hard to keep you alive, but let's just Burning Stars. Now it's a huge crit. My dude is already on death's door. If I hit him for 4, he'll probably just straight up die.
Let us hope to finish
His turn, last turn, was kind of pointless because we didn't get attacked, so we didn't really get a lot of heal out of it, but that was still pretty good. Pretty good. Let's remove your burn. Killing the ghoul at turn 2 is totally fine. God damn, he's so sick and sexy. It's like such good damage. Sometimes I do have to look at the names. I'm like, who's who again? Calazo, aka Hellion, -1 stress. She doesn't need it. Her stress is 0. Do we need to taunt? Nope. But if someone else can get the kill, then you don't need to hurt yourself. So let's do it like this so you don't hurt yourself. Try to keep you from getting too much stress. Beautiful, beautiful.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Does that count as a road battle? Let me look at our goal. Road battle. I guess road battle does not include these little ambush spots, so I guess we're still on pace for 3 mastery tokens. Pretty solid if we can make that happen. And get 3 of them. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy right now. I have no idea, by the way, how we're gonna fare on the the lung fight. Gotta be honest, I haven't really been thinking that far ahead. I think a lot of what I'm gonna be relying on is just stockpiling buffs,
slaves to their
like in items, because that's gonna be a hard fight. I'm like, frontline, it's really the occultist. The occultist is the big damage dealer, so he can hit the lungs every turn. Everyone else is just gonna be focusing on DOT on the boss, I suppose. And that's a decent enough strategy, I suppose. I suppose. It landed finally. Yeah, that's a chaotic. Hate the weakness, but it's okay. Resisted the burn. Good thing I tossed that out there. We got zombies. Let's taunt it up. Flagellant is just such a good tank. Who do we hit first? You probably go for the ghouls, because like one attack from a couple of units will kill him. That guy in the back laughs so weirdly, I love it, says Disposable. A lot of people apparently love this guy, the Lord. He's a fan favorite, I've heard. Use the light. I forgot, thank you for the reminder. If we don't use it every turn, it's not a huge problem. So not using it there is not gonna ruin us. But I should try to remember more frequently. Hellions got it, I think. You're already dead. Good DOT. You're not dead, but the Lord is gonna move first anyway, so he'll hit the taunt. I don't think we need to hit you again. We'll just wait for the DOT to kill you. Instead, I could give the Flagellant a big dodge token. I don't think the Disorienting Blast matters, though. Just keep the Blight coming. An actual resist doesn't happen often. I guess I could just kill you. Let's kill you. Have a better chance of not taking any stress damage, I suppose.
Appliance of harm.
This'll 4 to 9, 20% chance of a crit. That's pretty good. But I'm gonna hit you with the Weakening Curse instead. It didn't apply. We got the combo, which is not gonna be that meaningful. Yeah, it's basically what I was worried about. Just an annoying an attack and an annoying amount of stress.
A small foundation of trust.
And how did she burn? Oh, she burned because of the Ordainment. I always forget about that. Sometimes the Ordainments, they don't really make a lot of sense. Why is this one burn? I guess the boss does inflict a little bit of burn, but it just seems a little out of place. It's not out of place if you consider that they're trying to say, hey, burn is gonna somehow be related to the boss fight, I suppose, but. I also really like that is his death's door animation. Just cowering. It's pretty good. All right, Occultist is a little weak, that's fine.
The past is gone.
Ooh.
Let it die.
Melee skills crit, plus healing for medicinal herbs. We don't have any. It's very good if you're rolling the Surgeon Plague Doctor. And in fact, maybe we could have rolled Surgeon Plague Doctor on this run. It would have been slightly better due to the fact that it gives you a little bit more HP. So like very slightly better, I suppose. Oh, there go our wheels. You're gonna live. I won't hear otherwise. It's another hero shrine. Let's go. I think we only have one character that has one more, and it is the Flagellant. Every rapturous lash drags me further from her grasp.
Chapter 5. Behold the man. Once more he wandered, ravenous for fresh suffering and delighting in its novelty and excess. Offering himself to blade and talon alike, he became an icon writ in flesh, a living prayer to whatever gods would turn an ear. Undying, he savored his delicious declension, an eternity of pain and wrath. Heaven on earth.
My boy might be a masochist. Undying. Ooh, self-damage for a regen trigger. And necrosis. It's everyone and you heal very slightly. So these are both healing related. That's interesting. Regen 5. Every other turn you can put out a regen for 5. I mean, that's 15 HP, but what I like about it is that it has no requirements. That means you can use the flagellant to keep everyone topped up on HP. And necrosis, you can't use it in the front, so we're not gonna equip it, but decent damage. These are two that could be very interesting to see how they change with the different flagellant paths. You know, I imagine necrosis is going to be way different depending on your path, but Undying I actually do like the idea of. You know, there's some turns where it's like, I don't need to use sepsis. Like right now, I don't need sepsis, so we can take Undying. The reason why I don't need sepsis is because it's only 50% damage. Only the flagellant and the Plague Doctor are applying blight, so we're not having the value of like the Grave Robber with more blight. And it removes the blight unless they're comboed, so I don't really want to do it all the time. But Undying, with more, you can put out a heal on someone, top them up on HP, keep them alive if they're dotted. That's actually pretty good. And because we have reverberating redoubt, we can actually do this more often. That's a cool one. It's a cool one. And I think we've learned in the past that some abilities that say increase healing received will work on that regen healing. So we can maybe make that healing of 5 turn into a healing of 6 or 7 or 8. So we're getting even more HP out of it. Constantly, continuously. And on the weaker units, I can help keep them alive. And that's one of the big things here, is that sometimes these allies of mine, I feel like they're gonna die on me. Ah. Right, of course.
Bravo!
You're gonna live, but you're gonna die because you're just gonna go stealth anyways. Yeah, that's good. Those are good abilities. We could use Undying at any time. But we'll taunt into it. That way we can heal ourselves off of the damage that we take from using it. What the hell is that mosquito? Did you see that huge ass mosquito in front of the camera? I don't think I've ever seen it that like up close and personal before. That like scared the hell out of me.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Harrison says, why did it die? Do you mean the flagellant or the enemies dying to the blight damage? Because they are definitely afflicted. Guess it. I mean, don't hurt yourself. Just do this. Mosquito. Ah-ha-ha. 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 I get it. See this in action. heal for 3 turns. That's as expected. That's a good kill.
Another impediment.
Because this guy's already dead now.
Impunity.
Oh, he's dead to the redoubt. Never mind. He's the MVP right now. I mean, the Flagellant is probably the single strongest unit in the whole game, so he's probably MVP. Although I have to say, I'm loving the occultist damage. When we have bigger fights with bigger enemies, he's doing a good job. We're driving in circles. Ooh, we're gonna get some light.
Giving into madness is easier than holding out against it.
I'd rather have in items.
Our heroes.
Another blasphemous idol. Strength, crit, speed. I feel like that's pretty good for the occultist. Keep him doing damage, right? Dude, when do you fight Harvest Baby? Harvest Baby sucks. It's so hard to fight Harvest Baby when your units constantly have to move and shuffle and eat and then lose their HP. And we have a Blight run, so I don't really want to do Harvest Baby on a Blight run. You just need debuff resist, really. You need debuff resist. The indiscriminate signs can remove the eat token, the hunger token. Immobilization helps as well. I guess we could immobilize with the Hellion. No, screw that, I'm out.
We venture blindly forth.
I hate the Harvest Baby.
The road and its myriad dangers.
It's one of those bosses where, oh, come on. It's one of those bosses where, like, if you can work around the mechanic, it's pretty easy, all things considered. Lots of little damage ticks that could kill someone on death's door, of course, but, you know, if you have immobilization, e.g. from the general fight, if we had the other trinket, the other trophy, that would be a very easy fight. No one can move. But if you don't and you get, you know, very unlucky with all of the constant application of hunger, you're gonna be in for a bad time. I do know that hunger, it can be applied from the meat things, the meat sacks, but that's not a guarantee that it's going to be applied from each attack from the meat sacks. The meat sacks have like a 60% chance of applying it, and then you can also resist it, so you're not going to be hungered literally every turn. But it's so RNG based. Like if you get a lot of hunger tokens, you're going to be in for a bad time. If you get hardly any, you're going to be like, hey, is this supposed to be hard? What's going on? So freaking random at times. Let's go for the minus stress. Yeah. I'm happy with that, I suppose. You know what, let's just do the Deathless. We could do the regen, but that's similar. Kill you. We'll still do Raucous though. Stop stressing him out.
The enemy weakens and
weakens. They weaken. Don't need the healing. Nah, I guess we'll just do this. Could have maybe stalled for another turn for something else, but we're okay.
Resolved. The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Like, there's tricks for a lot of the bosses. Even Leviathan, you know, if you have movement resist, you're not gonna get drowned, or immobilization, you're not gonna get drowned. Actually, no, immobilization, you can still get drowned, which is funny. But movement resist, so Man-at-Arms, Leper, they're very good at that. It's the Hoarder! Let's go!
What is real, holding back
Harvest Baby, though, I find the
and
most
tears.
difficult. We've got a lot of cash for buying trinkets. Flagellant, remove a negative token, remove a combo. Endure, steals a negative token and steals a combo, lower burn resist. Fate's Foreteller, gain on resist, heal 20%. Speed. Apply to attacker when hit. +1 blight received for 3 turns. More is a strength buff, negative banter. His prison, also his face. And then 10% crit. Ooh, +2 duration dealt. Plus more piercing. Oof, that's pretty good, but really this is the good one. This is like, it's okay. Double the trinket selection at a hoarder, huh? Flapjacks. More food might be nice, but it's super expensive. Loathing resistance could be good. I mean, I do want the brilliant brew on the Plague Doctor. That's incredible. I mean, we can easily get rid of both of these. I don't think we need the ring, though. Although, well, it's 1 blight for an extra 5 turns when it lands. It's got more piercing, which is nice. Yeah, okay. I can see it. Buy those. Fate's Foreteller is very good. Like, exceptionally good. We could just put this on the, we can put this on the Occultist, and he's gonna resist the burn most often. Would be nice if we had the Hellion that self-bled. Remove a negative token, remove combo. We don't need to remove combo. We don't really need to remove a negative token either from him. I'm worried about it removing taunt. Like, if the game considers that a negative token, which I believe it does. What do you currently have? Block token, random ally on turn start. We could give you this one, his prison. I mean, I think we can afford anything we want pretty much. We can dump that one. We're not going to use it.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
He said the line! He said the line! Probably not going to use the pig sticker that much. And we're probably not going to use the scalded skull. I don't really want to burn allies. But this is pretty good. It's like very good Plague Doctor equipment. You can't do that? Yeah, you can have your mask. Negative banner. Our relationships are already like extremely high, so I don't think we care too much about that. More giving you a damage buff is pretty cool, and then apply to attacker. When hit, you're gonna be attacked all the damn time. Resist, heal. Heals 20%. I do kind of like that on the occultist. Like instead of the 50% burn resist. Because he is burning himself, but he's also resisting it on occasion. Like, we can buff his burn resist within items, and as a result, we can get him to 100% for the boss fight, and then this is going to keep him healed up, in theory. For now, we'll keep this, but I'll probably swap to this later. Wolf's Blood we don't want. Don't want. Let's see if he has... Yeah, he has burn resist. We're going to buy that. We can stack it 7 times.
On the road to
Crit,
damnation.
I don't think we need... I don't think we need it all. It's our pocket light. 3? You know what? There you go. Have a 4th. 2 laudanum. Got bandages. Crit until next in. Remove negative quirk. Could be nice depending on who gets a negative quirk. Lock, dodge, speed until next in. 5% chance. I think we're probably okay. Counselor's Belt could also be pretty good. All right. Neutralizing powders, we're going to want that for the Exemplar, but maybe we don't need it for the Exemplar. Maybe enough taunts can get us where we need to go. All right, I think that was pretty decent. We picked up some good trinkets that we're going to want to use later. I'll stick with the right side.
They emptied their larders, gorging themselves as the world
I
began
like
to crumble.
the... Well, hold on. I do like the heal, but he doesn't really need more healing. He's good enough at healing. In theory, we could give Fate's Foreteller to the Hellion, but I really like her having the additional HP. Yeah, we'll probably swap stuff around for the boss fight to make sure that the Occultist can heal himself and be immune to the burn. That would be ideal. Then again, asterisk. I actually don't know if the Occultist can become immune to his own burn. Seems like it still sometimes applies. Cash?
Take up
I like
these
it.
goods and imbue them with purpose.
Another Warhorn. Bleed resist. Some food. Tangle. Healing received per positive token, Hag's Horde. That one I think we're just gonna toss.
You can carry no more.
Strong Shackles as well. The Book. Crow's Nest. Dump the Shackles. Dump the Pig Sticker. I'm not gonna use the Scalding Skull. Dump it. Everything else we can probably keep. I mean, if I'm not gonna take the plus 10% crit trinket, why am I gonna take the plus 10% crit trinket only on a condition of an enemy being comboed? I don't really see the value. I mean, I see the value, just not now with the trinkets that we have. I think we have better trinkets. Stagecoach item, in item, wheel. In items, please. Have you anything with an edge? Like some poultices?
Unexpected find.
5% crit until next in? I don't know who I would put that on. Probably the healer. You know. Put that on the healer so we can have an opportunity to use it either for a heal like a big weird reconstruction or a big damage. Or, you know, a crit can improve your chance of landing a debuff. Okay, another
Plague
combat.
eaters,
Finally.
feeding on the tainted crop.
Leave? Why'd we leave? We're at full health. And here's where we die. Well, at least we've seen him before. Eat the goddamn livestock. But they bleed. It's a pretty decent amount of bleed, I gotta admit. That's sizable damage just from the mace that he has. It's pretty good. Let's get a chaotic offering. Reduce stress as well. Hate the taunt, but what are you gonna do? This might seem like bad damage distribution to be like constantly applying DOT and then just killing the units anyways with even more DOT abilities, but I really don't think so. I think it's a decent idea to just get as many kills as you can as quickly as possible. Now you're gonna eat a corpse. And you're gonna have a very nasty follow-up attack. We're gonna try to blind you. We're still taunted. I'm gonna do it anyways. Forgot, yeah, it does give you a strength token. We can't weaken. I guess we'll just hit you. Good crit. Hate that he's burning though. Yeah, I feel like the self burn from the unfocused power. Burn resist doesn't actually matter on it. It comes up way too often, I feel. We blighted. I forgot that would happen. Well, let's definitely put a regen on this guy, considering he's burning and he might get hit for who knows how much damage. That was not that bad. He made one corpse. Thinking 14. I'll definitely just attack with the flagellant. We can't use more anyways, it's not off of cooldown. So now you're on death's door. He still has his ultimate. He's choosing not to use it though, which is very interesting. Hey, more burn. Yeah. Burn resist just doesn't work at all, I'm starting to realize. We're gonna need something else. No more mouths to feed. Kill 100 gentry. Why is the fight not over? Is it because he spawned in a corpse and I have to now kill the corpse? Or is it because we're about to fight death? I have no idea. I guess I will buff myself. I don't know. Okay, this is a weird one. I think I'm gonna submit a bug report. Let's see. Gentry and getting the achievement. The game doesn't end combat because there are 2 corpses and nothing else. There you go, let's submit this one. You can have my save file, I don't care. All right, well, I guess we'll clear the corpse the old-fashioned way. Do some stress relief. I really hope that when the corpse, I think the first position corpse is causing a problem, and I hope that when we kill it, we get to leave. We'll see. Guess go ahead and use the last laudanum. Use this. We good?
Measure out your violence.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And apply it judiciously.
Let's get you moved up. You're still burning. Can I go? It was death. The corpse in the front normally goes away, but because this was a death fight, the game thought that it needed to continue going. I guess if that ever happens to you, that's death. Because the game thought that that corpse was an enemy because it got spawned by another enemy and it wasn't specifically an actual corpse. How weird, how strange. Well, let's do it. Glad I got some healing done. Hate the stun, that is annoying as hell. But I'm not terribly worried. We've got good actions. The bleed is not likely gonna land on our units. We have extra actions on this guy sometimes. Death's hoofbeats circle us. Yes, well, do something about that. Combo and weakness or remove a token. Probably remove a token.
A master stroke.
I forget what this guy does. I think it's trample. A little shuffle. I think mostly we're actually good. We gotta move so we can reactivate more, but that'll be on the occultist turn, I think. Need to heal him. Oh, but I can't really use battlefield medicine for that purpose. Let's hit. I have bandages. I hate the combo because that scares the crap out of me. It's his turn coming up. You can't use Deathless either. We gotta move. Ah, it's so unfortunate though. Because the combo attack.
Let us take a closer look at the thing.
You have bandages. You have the light. Who's got the bandages? It's him! Ah, crap.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
If we... Oh, damn, the 50% death door resistance 2 blows. Down to 49. How much damage can this guy do in one hit? The stun just like ruined my turn. I think I go for the weakness because we need to ensure. I just barely can't get the heal. We need to ensure that he doesn't get one shot. The weakness would help to ensure that, and then maybe we can get some heals off on future turns, but I worry about a one shot, puts him on death's door, and then he's bleeding. So as long as this applies the weakness, which it didn't, of course, I would have been happy, because this, yeah, that's literally the exact thing I was worried about. I don't have anything else that can heal him, unfortunately, so really this is, can he survive a 50-50? And that's kind of annoying because we were stunned. God!
The thing is finally passed.
Damn it. That is frustrating. But like, that's Darkest Dungeon for you. The entire game is frustration.
Steady yourself.
God damn, is he gonna get another kill? He's gonna get a meltdown. At least it happened on my turn. Oh, it's so bright. All right, well, you better heal yourself. Let's let the Plague Doctor do the heal. Kinda wish we got a little bit more damage done on that one, but that's okay. Man, that is, that's very frustrating because... Oh, the bleed sucks ass too.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Keep him alive.
Takes hold.
Good crit heal. Yeah, that's annoying because it's just, it was a stun that did it. Like, I didn't have an action when I needed to have an action. The combo into the high damage. If the weakness landed, he would have lived. and that's the thing. Like, I think I played correctly. It's just RNG, but that's Darkest Dungeon, isn't it? It's what I like. It's what people like about Darkest Dungeon. It's what people hate about Darkest Dungeon. It's just RNG. Ultimately. I hate that you resisted the bleed, because now I have to spend more actions on you. Can you Noxious? No. So, unfortunately, we can't do any damage next turn. I think we go for the heal.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Keep her alive? At least she can Wicked Hack. I hate this fight. God
An
damn it.
interminable conflict.
Oh, maybe Death's Door resistance doesn't matter and you can just kill him.
What man is he who defies death by sheer force of
Apparently
will?
what man is my dead flagellant? Him dying is such a pain because now I have no idea what we're gonna do. We're almost done with this region, but we still have to go through cultists.
The loathing.
It's just one more combat.
invades.
Frick. Man, that's such a pain in the ass. You can still do everything from the front. So we're gonna keep you there. You can still Wicked Hack. I guess we'll give you... we can't use that, so we're just gonna give you a Iron Swan, I guess. Gosh, dang it. I mean, I don't know if we can actually survive this at this point. We're gonna try, but it's gonna be rough. If I had more bandages equipped, if I had them on a different unit, there's a lot of things that could have been different. And a lot of things that weren't different. Should have had more healing items equipped. Just wanted to try to use some of my other combat items, but ripperoonie. Don't really need a, we still might want the pipeweed. We definitely don't need his prison anymore. Death's Head might become irrelevant, unfortunately. I think you're fine. Dump this, dump this. Jeez, I don't know what I'm dumping. Dump this. Dump the, this. This. Dump this. Gives us enough inventory. And our Hellion is very stressed out right now. I mean, Death, on that fight, Death does specifically try to target the flagellant. Just opening up with the stun just meant I just couldn't act with him. Frustrating. I knew something was up as soon as the game didn't end with just the corpse remaining. I knew something was up. I had a bad feeling. This is gonna be very difficult because I don't know how we're gonna survive this guy's Sundering Steels now. You know what though, at least we did get the final skill for him. So now we have a fully leveled up Flagellant waiting for us on another run. And you know what? That Infernal Torch, if we didn't have that minus 20% health, that would have also been enough. And if we didn't have, I can't look it up, but the Infernal Torch giving a speed debuff, if that didn't exist, I would have given him food to give him more HP too. So there's just like a lot of, well, that sucks, but what are we gonna do about it happening there? Because I would have loved, he has a strength bonus. I would have loved to have,
awash in turmoil.
Have given him food and negated some of that HP down. Okay, you have to die. You're dead before you can worship. They're both dead before they can worship. This one can put out a buff. Actually, now you're not dead. So I'm gonna kill you. That didn't quite do it. It had to do 2 damage.
What is it?
Okay, he's not on death's door yet. Stress is gonna be a little bit out of control. He did die? I guess he healed and then we blighted him for more than he healed. I'll take it. Let's get that damage done. Stop your burn, even though you have 90% burn resists. I don't get that mechanic. It's a stupid mechanic. Good stun. He should not burn. Weaken or you do try to heal. I'm glad I tried to heal. That was pretty good. We do need to do like a raucous revelry. I think here we just need to hit you.
Well done.
That's good damage. That's gonna be a meltdown. Or a resolute. I'll take it. Would have been nice if that happened earlier. You're a coward, I forgot. Why don't you remove 1 stress then? We're gonna have to do some party shuffling with everyone else. You gotta move back. That's not a meltdown. Fantastic crit. I'm not surprised that we made it past this fight. You know, there's a good chance that we would. I'm happy we made it past. It could have gone very poorly here after we lost, you know, our tank. I hope we get a new one, because we do need a tank. But let's see.
Down these nightmares and
we are immediately going to be going to an inn since we're done. I've heard people, other people be a little bit frustrated with the the death mechanic as well. The fact that that can just kind of spawn anywhere, and then it's a pretty tough fight because he focuses the flagellant, but that's the infernal flame for you. Should have bought some stun resist, I guess. All right, who do we get? I would actually kind of love a man-at-arms.
The fire is lit.
Junia.
The table is set.
Vestal. Okay.
inn awaits
I mean,
its
the flagellant
favorite
is a healer, so it's a healer and a tank. Vestal, she could be a bonk tank. It's an interesting one. Blundering, occultophobic. Head in the sand. When damaged, blind, gaunt, fearing. All right, let's see. You've got a lot of HP. You're a normal wanderer. Every turn you get 1 token. Hemophiliac and blundering. -2 speed. Combat start vulnerability. Urgh. When moving 1 damage. It's pretty bad. Head in the sand is very bad. I really don't want him to be blinded basically ever. So why don't we purge you? You got rid of coward. Not ideal. I have 9 mastery tokens? Are you kidding me?
Spend what
Good
you can.
God.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
That's incredible.
If indeed it ever did.
Well, we're definitely gonna buy some party barrels. We need to build up all new relationships. So. Oh good, -2, down to 5. Okay. Get some whiskey. We have 3 more? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're getting drunk. All relationships are now at a minimum of 12, so that's, you know, it takes a lot of work to get here, but that's pretty decent. It's a lot of money to get here. What do we need? What the hell do we need? Well, we need to completely, like, reorder all of our trinkets. Because you're now the tank, but you're not slow enough to be the tank. You're slow enough to be a tank. I might want the Vestal in the front, and that's kind of funny. A freaking Hand of Light Mace Bash. Find Comfort can be used from position 2. Position 3 could use Divine Grace.
The next stop is Leeds
We're gonna...
away.
We're not gonna replace stagecoach items. We're gonna place with any of these? No. Where are we going?
Every road a
Visit an
winding
oasis,
torment,
avoid the field hospital.
Every
I might want to
turn.
go to the field hospital,
bent on
but
our destruction.
visiting an oasis is pretty easy in the Tangle. Yeah, we don't have to go to the Shroud. We don't have to fight Leviathan. Was it stacking combat items? Baseball says, will I be finishing the journey or will someone else be taking over? We gotta have someone else happen. Or someone else, continue on, because you're dead. How do you build a frontline Vestal? Sanctuary is block and guard, and then you consecrate yourself, consecrate someone else. Mace Bash, if you get 3, does deal more damage. Double damage, 12 to 16. Takes a while to get powered up though. I really like the back rank Vestal, but who's gonna go in position 2? No one, so I think we want a position 2 Vestal. We'll definitely take Divine Comfort. Like, she can't use Mantra, she can't use Ministration, she can't use Divine Grace. But she can use Mace Bash, Sanctuary, Hand of Light, Consecration. So she has options. She's the tankiest unit out of everyone else, so I think she does go in position 2. Against the final boss, though, we can probably have her in maybe even position 1. Against the final boss, we could have her in the back. We have to like really change up everything here. Would we like mobilization? Yeah, you know, the immobilization trinket, we could fight the general again, grab that, and then use that for the final boss. It's actually not a bad idea. All right, well, first of all,
a smoother ride.
By the way, no blood. God damn it.
Learn what can be taught.
The Vestal can target the back lung as well, which I do like. And then we can have the Hellion. Well, we're not really going to be using if it bleeds from the front. We can't. So. Oh, look, stun resist. Yuck, 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 yuck. Do we have any food? We do. Eat up. You idiots. We got a lot of buffs. I still want to keep these. I think a position 2 Vestal is the best. That way we can still at least use the Divine Comfort. Keeps people alive if they're on death's door. Heals people up to full every once in a while. Can't use the Mantra or Divine Grace, but we can have her in the front and then just bonk. We can have the Hellion in the front slot to Iron Swan, the back lung. We won't be using her for bleeding, but we can have Bleed Out still be used in the front. Abe, when was the last time you went camera on? I don't have a camera. I don't want a camera. Also, I am a camera. Camera. Chaotic Offering's a little bit better. Upgraded, I should say. This is very interesting. Oh, hey, it would have been nice to have ministrations too. We're gonna want Divine Comfort. I think we're gonna want Sanctuary. I mean, we have so many points. We can kind of go to town. Hand of Light, Mace Bash, Consecration. And then, let's also give you a combat item. You can have the light for now. Bandage, and take a Warhorn. We still have some good stuff for use on the boss. You know, not all is ended with the world here. We can still make it work. It's just gonna be hard. Because this is not the party I had in mind. We're unlikely to get diseases. I kind of want to just use this. Move Toon Hummer, got a couple of heals out of it. Signature item, done. Burn resist isn't gonna matter, I think. Neither is the bleed. Actually, burn resist might matter a little bit. Blasphemous Idol. Strength, crit, speed. Pretty good. So you're gonna get the reverberating readout now. You're slow enough to make it work. Punch in the microphone, I apologize. You're slow enough to make it work, so I like that on you. Plague Doctor still set. Cultist. I think he's still set. Though I do like that Fate's Foreteller. It doesn't heal that much, it'll heal like 4. Max HP and good bleed resist. I still like the bleed resist, especially on the Hellion, when she's gonna be up front. So the Vestal, why don't we just give you the key for now? And you know what? Fun guy, gal, welcome aboard. Welcome to the band of the damned. You have to get completely reworked, because we're probably going to be giving you bleed out now. And we're going to upgrade Iron Swan. I don't really want you to be blocking, so I don't really want to give you a toe-to-toe. Oh, we lost. He was Breacher too. He was Breacher. Let's give you a couple of upgrades too. I am gonna go to the Tangle, I think. I'd like to go to a field hospital, maybe remove some negative quirks, and an oasis.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a
Trinkets
war.
and bubbles. And I don't think I'm gonna spend much of my money here. We can buy upgrades later. We don't have to buy them now. I'll admit that the blasphemous idols do seem pretty good. Maybe buy one more of those, just for the hell of it. Okay. Let's go to the Tangle. No mercenary either.